Hey, it's Melissa Thompson with Crye-Leike Realtors in your Key to Memphis, and today I want to answer the question about what are a seller's closing costs. We look at buyers all the time, but we don't talk about sellers. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back. All right, well, welcome back. Just want to answer the question about what are my closing costs as a seller. And there's 5 of them, remotely. There may be some little bitty things in between, but I wanted to go for the 5 right now too. So if you have a loan, you'll have your mortgage payoff and cancellation fee. So the attorney, we use closing attorneys in Memphis, so the closing attorney will get your loan information and get your payoff. Now, sometimes that's different than what you get. So you'll look at it and have to see, but they'll add the interest on it. And then there's sometimes a fax fee or silly fees that the lender can ask for that may not show on what you've received, but the attorney will have that and you can review that as well. But that's number 1. And number 2, they prorate the property taxes. I know it's confusing too, but in Memphis and the different municipalities, they're collected at different times. But you pay it in arrears. A lot of people think, well, I just paid in February for this tax, but it's really for last year. So they take from January 1 to your closing date, and that's the seller's period. And then, of course, the buyer picks it up from that point on. So even if you get a tax bill, you don't pay it because it's been collected. And it's in your escrow account. So if you have a loan and you have an escrow account, they're collecting your property taxes. The thing about that is you won't get it back for 30 days after closing. So I don't really calculate, that as your proceeds because you can't walk away with it on that day, but it will come to you 30 days later. All right, then the next one is a settlement and attorney fee. So the attorney, of course, has their fees, and they have another fee for handling all the paperwork. About $500, $600 roughly that you'll see about those. And then number 4 is a title search. So you have to show you have clear title, even if you have a loan. But the attorney's making sure you just have that loan on it, or if you have a home equity line, but making sure there's no other liens or judgments on your property so we can transfer it to the new buyer. And then, of course, 5 is the broker fee or the commission. So that just varies, but as a whole in our market, the commission that's paid for by the seller pays for the buyer's fee as well, and that's typically split. So that comes out of that closing cost estimator as well. I have a spreadsheet that I always do when I go to my listing, so you can kind of see what your net is, but I'm happy to send it your way and help you plug in numbers if you're just trying to get a feel of that as well. So just reach out and let me know. I'm happy to help in any way. If you have any questions about this, I'm happy to answer, and we're here to help. The number is 901-729-9526. Thanks so much. Have a great day.